Overcast going on outside, out in the outside, and I swore that I'm not going to get out in that bad weather again. But listen, here's the exciting thing: is I have a podcast coming up, or should I say, a interview, a Zoom call this morning with Steve from Stephen Bartlett. Stephen Bartlett is a #1 podcaster in the UK. Really good motivational guy. I've listened to some of his stuff. SteveBartlett.com. You can check him out. So I've got a Zoom call this morning with him. So I'm not going to be on here too long, but I want to give you a look around outside to let you know what's going on here. Anyway, give you a turnaround here. Turn around the camera. Give you a look at my place too. Been designing it. So turn the light on. Y'all can see. Anyway, that's a towel, actually, believe it or not. It's one of my pictures. This picture is going to be reproduced here, actually, where I'm making a smaller. And it's been fixed up a little bit, too. But that was a good seller. Anyway, let's take a look outside. This is what I'm looking at. It's really gray out there. Go out front. And here's one of my other prints. That's the one I was giving away for the Stars contest. And I've got this coming also. I had to redo it. I didn't like the way that turned out. And there's my infamous shirt. Yeah, this was made for me a long time ago. I got ideas, actually. It's in a button down. So, and here's the rest of my place, if you want to check it out. That is actually a curtain that I'd ordered from China, but I used the wrong type of picture. It's really part of a curtain. These are some of the things I want to do here in the future. Curtains, you know, all kinds of different things. I've got something going up there. And this is my dump room, actually. But I do iron. I'm a man that irons. I've been single for a long time. I cook for myself, clean for myself. I do it all, man. Run my company. And this is cool, too. This was printed wrong from the same company in China. So I'm going to have, this is a shower curtain. So I'm going to be doing that as well. So you got to do what you got to do. So, but right now, with what's going on, hey, turn my light on here. Get your tripod too. Set you up on. I already got one laying around here somewhere, but anyway. So yeah, so that's about it. So it's going to be a really short one today, live stream. Like I said, I got the Zoom call this morning at 9 o'clock with a representative from Steve Bartlett. Look him up, stevebartlett.com. He's in the UK, motivational speaker. He's got a podcast. He interviews people. And actually, I'm going to be starting a podcast as well. So here's what you do. You know, I'm going through a lot right now. I got to turn that light off behind me. It's bugging me in the bathroom. Everybody's got their quirks, right? What was I about to say? I totally lost what I was going to say. Yeah, it's not bad. You know, I'm paying $1,400 a month here. Everything's high now, you know. God, I remember. So here, right here, there's a guy that lives across from me. 6 years ago, they were paying $800 a month to live here. So, but it's less. Everything that's coming up on the beach now, I see 2 ones coming up on the beach. They're coming up for $2,200 a month. 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartments. Anyway, about your interview. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, it is cool. So, but it's going to be on a live stream on Facebook, on his Facebook page. That's what so that's where we're going to be. He's got a bunch of followers on his Facebook page as well. But, you know, everything happens for a reason. It really does, y'all. You know, I go in and out of panic. Believe me, you know, income's down like 60% right now daily. So, and I can't keep going this way because I've got to pay the bills. But I'll be all right. I mean, you know, I'm hoping that our star shares, that we're sharing stars over there, will, you know, share stars in other places or whatever. So because, you know, a lot of people, they're just live streamers. They come on for live and that's it. So anyway, I'm trying to get more people over here. Please, if you know anybody over there on Facebook, take this link, you know, youtube.com/First Light Insight, just the way our name is spelled, and share it on a post. Say, you know, check out Bill Live over here. Check, you know, you won't get in trouble for it. I can't share the link too much over there because the more I share links, actually, whenever I share the link, it doesn't get served, the post doesn't get served as much. Just the way that the algorithm works. The other thing you don't do is put bold lettering up because bold lettering is a no-no. So anyway, but I've been doing this for a long time. I've been online since the 90s. I started, with social media back in 2007, managing social media and teaching people how to do it, working with a guy, and we used to do an event. And we used to only pay like $300 for the banquet facility over in Gainesville, $300, and we would have these face-to-face networking in a digital world, and we would fill the room with participants, and we would teach them, face-to-face network because I was a sales trainer, motivator, and also, I'm a life coach and corporate coach, for years now, and it's all about your relationships, that. But with that said, I'm not always good with my relationships too. So we all have our issues, and that's the whole thing. You have to honor your who you are and what you do, and then we go through rough times, and then we get older. And the truth is as we get older, what I'm finding out is like, I've been single a long time, and my dad used to say, "Don't get married. You can always find a woman at any age." Well, at this age, it's kind of different because it's a lot different because we're all set in our ways. I have certain ways about me, everybody else does. So, and I think about it this way, I've loved and lost and loved and lost and loved and lost over the years. But, I'm grateful for the time, and I'm okay with that. So if I don't love again, it's all good. It's all good because I'm getting closer to God each and every day. And that's true. So we're never ever alone. That's what I'm getting at, because I do spend a lot of time alone because I work online, so I don't see a lot of people. The most social interaction I would get was on my live stream on Facebook, and now, of course, live over here. But it's interesting when you don't have it anymore. You're like, what's going on here? So you're not getting the beach this morning. You're getting a little bit of me. So anyway, that's about it. That's all I got. Let me show you what it looks like outside. My kitchen. Oh, by the way, just to let you know, here's a little bit of my background. That is Joe Clark. If you've ever seen the movie Lean on Me, it's about Eastside High School, the school I went to. I went there before he was the principal. That was a well-known movie. He used to chain the doors. Morgan Freeman played him in the movie. But that's him. He passed away here not too long ago. He ended up living in Gainesville. He autographed. I got a picture with him. He called me because of the the difference in races in the school. He called me one of the original ghosts there. And this is me when I co-hosted a TV show on ESPN2. It was called American Expeditions. They also was doing a photo shoot on us that day that we were doing that. That's me right there as a youngster. So anyway, but I'm a resilient guy. And we'll get through all this. Morning. It's clearing up a little bit. So what I will do, I will get some footage from the beach this morning. I've got an appointment at the pier after my Zoom call. That's what we're looking at today. So anyway, I want to one more. So that's about it. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna be on here too long unless y'all have some questions. I'll tell you what, I'll do a Q&A right now if you want. Got some questions for me? I'll answer them. I know there's only like 8 or 9 people. I'm so used to having 40, 50 people on here at one time, but it is what it is. Anyway, hey Tim, how you doing, man? So, oh, by the way, there's a discount coupon because I'm going to be putting a lot of things on. I'm going to start merchandising more. There's a discount coupon on the website. Discount code is grateful, so check it out. I'm going to be adding some more prints this week. I'm waiting for, hopefully they'll come in today. I got that other print coming in, and I ordered another print. I kind of re-edited this print, this one here, and I ordered it in a smaller one too. So this one's going to be available. This is one of my first pictures that I took. And I actually took the signature off because my handwriting is so lousy. But I enhanced this a little bit because this was when I didn't know how to edit. But we sold a few of these when I first had it. Anyway, yeah. And let me show you the rest. This was a picture. I sold a few canvases of this. This on a towel. This is a new one I put on a towel with some birds. I'm not so sure about this one. It's a nice shot, but I'm a critic on myself. But I've been going through some pictures here recently. It's like, oh my God, look at these pictures I have. This is a lightning shot over Volano Beach. Now I had to fix that because it was a little bit grainy, and I fixed it and I reduced it down onto a smaller print. So yeah, I've got a lot. I mean, my God, it is crazy here. Let me see if I can show you something real quick. If this works, it might work. Yeah. These are just some of them that I have. Anyway, all right. So I want to thank y'all for joining me today. Like I said, this is a short one. What else? That's about it. That's all I got, man. But here's the deal, keep going no matter what. That's what I'm doing right now. It's been tough, lots going on. Share this link. Like I said, First Light Insight. I mean, youtube.com/First Light Insight. Coffee. I could use some coffee. So anybody have a story for me? Also, like I said, check out the website, stephenbartlett.com. They want to do the interview on the 10th of September. I'll find out more so after 9 a.m. when I'm on the Zoom call. Taken with your phone or camera. No. The picture that I just showed up there are taken with, that was taken with, I'll be right back. When I spent, this is a Sony. It's a nice camera. It is a nice camera. Took that picture there. It's really good. The only thing about it's heavy. But some of the pictures, the smaller ones, actually, there's been some award-winning pictures that have been taken on cell phones. Really have, on digital devices. I've got a Samsung, and these are 4K pictures, Now, my other pictures have come from my drones. And by the way, I want to show you all something while you're all on here, because I'm going to advertise this. I got to bring some funds in. And I've got a drone in a box. It was an insurance claim when the other drone went in the water, but I was at the end of my, I had a job that weekend, so we had it. I got the newer drone, and the insurance claim sent me another drone. I didn't even know they were going to. So I got a brand new DJI drone, brand new controller, never been flown, for sale. Anyway, and it's in the box. It's back there. I'm not going to pull it out. It's wrapped and everything. It's never been out of the box. So I'm going to sell it. I'll let you know how much. I got to figure out. But I want to give you all first dibs, my people here, especially any supporters, subscribers, for sure. So, because definitely can save some money. It's beautiful pictures and everything. 4K cameras, the 9 yards. Anyway, so any other questions? Any other questions? So, I even looked, believe it or not, looked into going back, because of everything going on. Next May, I'll be okay, because then I'll start drawing Social Security. Yes, yes, that's the way he found out about me. Yes, that's exactly right. That's the way Steve Bartlett found out about me, was from the Facebook page. That's what I'm guessing. So, they want to know my story and things like that. And everybody's got a story. But, mine was a little rough as a child, but never played a victim. Oh my God. I was thinking about that earlier. These things come to mind throughout the day. I think of everything I want to talk about, but I just can't go live anymore. I can't just come out and say it. But, Oh my God, what was I going to say? Now I forgot it. See, because it's fleeting, messages are fleeting, and as you get older, it's even more fleeting. But but we're so hard on ourselves. We really are. Don't be so hard on yourselves. We all make mistakes. We all have a past. We all have. That's the one thing about transparency. I love to see transparency. In people. I'd love to see a politician get up there and say, "I was wrong and he was right," meaning pointing to the other side of the aisle. You know, God, I would vote for that person. But let's not go into politics. I don't do politics, even though I will say I've managed. I am 4 for 5 or 5 4 for 5 on. I managed 5 campaigns, social media on the back end. And I was the guy that would say, "Hey, you say this, it goes around there. Believe me, I know politics. I do. That's why I'm not in it, because there's so many concessions you have to make in politics. But I'm 4 for 5. I got 2 people elected, 2 people reelected, and one person didn't get elected, and I didn't want to do it. And here was the rule with it. Everybody said to me, "You get the money up front when you work for a politician on a campaign. If you're being paid contract work, you get the money up front, because if you don't, you'll never get it at the end if they lose." And I learned it on the last person out I was with, because they came back to me because the guy wasn't going. And he was. I did everything I could, but I didn't want to take it on. Let's put it that way. Anyway, but at the end, here's what happened: is they called me up. Towards the end of the race, "Hey, can you give us some of that money back? We really need it back." I was like, "No." Anyway, so that's that. But that's the way politics are. But look, we all make mistakes. God, it's just, there's so much going on right now. There just really is in the world. It is. But the truth is, there's so many lessons to be learned right now. 200 years ago, people were saying the world's going to shit. Excuse my language, but it's true. Now it's you can say it at any point in time, but it's all about your attitude. You can make some changes and choices and move on. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll go clean windows or I'll serve, actually. Hey, I just found out. No, I'm not going to say that on here, but there's a couple of restaurants here in town. People are making some serious money, but the dollar bills, I mean, they got some serious food costs there anyway. Anyway, that's about all I got today. Like I said, I'm normally out on the beach. I'm not going to be there today, at least not right now. I've got the Zoom call at 9 a.m. and it's overcast. So thanks. I try not to be. Yeah, there was something I wanted to say to y'all, but I can't remember what it was. God, where was I going with that? There was something that was really important that I wanted to say. It might have had something to do with the quote. Hang on a second. You know what I do? I send myself, how do you remind yourself to do something? I always say it's important to write things down. You sleep better when you write down things at night before you go to sleep. No, seriously. Even if you say, "I know everything I got to do tomorrow," why not write it down? Or at least type it into. I send myself, what I do is I send myself emails with my list of things to do, and I sometimes on Gmail you can schedule them to go in the next morning, or to give myself reminders, and that's how I'm able to remember things, because my memory is like from here to what? Squirrel. Really. And as we get older, it gets worse. The other thing that happens is my peripheral vision. How your skin gets thin? Now I know why they make jokes about getting older. But your skin gets thin, so every little bump you get this like bruise and everything. I bump into more things these days. It's crazy. Anyway, so all right, I'm rambling. I know new people come and I say, "Who the hell is this guy?" So let's take a look outside real quick. I'll tell you what we can do. I know what we can do. You guys want to go up to the Bridge Alliance? I can put you on my handlebars real quick. Actually, we can walk up there by the time I get you on the handlebars. Let's take a walk. Let me get a tripod though so I can balance you out a little bit better out in the car. How's that sound? I'll take you up to the bridge. I got time for that. I don't think there's going to be any rain in the next few minutes. If you have allergy issues, by the way, let me do that one more time. I have these. You know, you put oil in it. I have peppermint in it right now. There's another picture I took a long time ago. Beautiful winter morning, first light. Oh my God, fire in the sky. More pictures there. That's another one. That's a December morning when there's steam coming off the ocean. All right, let's go for a walk. No, I don't have any. All right, let me make sure everything's okay here. I love taking silhouette pictures. That's my son and my grandson. I got in trouble for that picture on Facebook. I actually got in trouble for that picture. They said it was nudity or something, and they had it wrong. They came back on it, but they actually couldn't post pictures for 24 hours, just like what's going on right now. You know, we had a contest for over a year. They make it impossible and difficult to communicate with them. Then they have all these disclaimers, but I'm not going to get into that because there may be one of them people on here right now making it worse on me. It just is what it is. And I'm not, the victim. That's why I wanted to play. When you play the victim, I'm not playing the victim. This is all me, my choices, my challenges. When you play the victim, you lose all control. It's like laying down and saying, take me. Now really, don't play the victim. I'm saying to your thoughts, to just an attitude, to a bad attitude of saying, oh no. You got me? Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Turn around, baby. All right. I need water. Water. Keys. Don't lock yourself out, Bill. Where are your keys? There. I keep a string on my keys so I don't lose them. I'm good at that. All right. Wait, let me grab another device so I can take care of all the spam and scammers that are coming on the other social media page right now. I have two devices that I have two phone numbers, believe it or not, and I'm gonna need three once I get back on Facebook. So my bill every month on my phone isn't bad considered with two phones. I'm on Verizon, they're a good company. So what we're gonna do is drive over to the other side. I'll set up a tripod. Let's do that. So I don't work up a sweat either because I got important things to do today. Remember, if I cut you off, please don't yell at me. I'm a very aggressive driver, but I'll never hurt you. To infinity and beyond. So these vacation rentals, where I live right here behind us, so long term, these are all vacation rentals. That there, and half of that one there, because I got a fence over the other park. Island doctors, they're all over. That's a big corporation. They're all over Florida. I got misdiagnosed by, the bridge is up. It's okay, we're right here at the entrance to it. That's the good thing about living right here. When you come out, you're coming out right where you need to get on. If we left a couple minutes later, we'd have been right there at the bridge. We're going to get to the other side. This won't take long. My windshield's cracked. But look at the mileage on this thing, 332,000 miles. It's a Toyota. Yeah, cleared up. They got more rain coming this afternoon. Jacksonville's got flooding going on. I saw it on the news this morning over in the Riverside area, I believe. Or South Side. Here we go. Traffic's getting ready to move. See if I could prop you up next to him. There you go. Maybe not. It's not. Hey, hey, hey. Doing something different this morning. We're going to be able to see the sunrise too from the other side of the bridge. The sun break over the clouds. Thanks, Geraldine. I'm going to be offering them for sale, different sizes. Gotta do what I gotta do. My plan was to start merchandising when I retired, because it takes time to do all this stuff. I'm a one-man show. No bees. Yeah, these are little bars here along the beach. That's a beautiful place right there. It used to be a gas station back in the day. Off in the distance, that's Flagler College, that building up on top, way up, the tallest building, I should say, right there. Oh, my arm's getting tired. My tripod's in the back seat. I usually set up a tripod like right there. Track team. Morning, guys. He's like, don't record me. I can't put that window all the way down. It won't come back up. I rented a car a couple of years ago when I was looking at getting a sailboat before I had my tinnitus, to live on a sailboat, a little one. And I rented a Camry, and I couldn't believe all the new features on cars, like Bluetooth. Well, Bluetooth I knew about, but just the lane change and things like that. I'm going to go to the other side this morning. I'm going to go this side. More of the track team. So underneath that building, they found, when I first moved here, they found that they were doing some work, and they realized that there's a a burial ground, or what do you call it, a cemetery underneath that building. This was a lot of different things back in the day. Everybody's making a left. Dang it. Am I supposed to be stuck here? No. Probably not. It's the first time I've ever made a left here and there was all this traffic. Oh, I'm stuck in the middle. Dang it! Oh man. Got some dirty looks. Did you know that 60%, listen to this, 60% of the people that you pass on a 2-lane road take it personally. True story. Hence, that's why everybody's trying to outdo everybody else in the world. Nothing on the outside will take care of the inside. If you're okay on the inside, you don't need much on the outside, if anything at all, than the bare necessities. That I know from experience. You may think different. It just don't work like that. We're gonna go up here and turn around at the Armory. There's another house they're jacking up. FEMA's paying for some of these houses that get jacked up, I heard. Oh, yeah. I just flip them back. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I'm not. You know, I'm sorry. See, I came from a rough neighborhood. Every now, you know, I look at them really mean and then scare them when they do that. Like, they think I'm going to be a freak. Anyway. Where's the one they're working on? Yeah, right here. They're jacking up a house. We're going to stop right here. This is where we're going to park at. And look at this. They're jacking that house. They've jacked it up. See? Used to be lower. Should have brought the drone with me. I could have launched it. Didn't realize the weather was going to be okay, but that's all good. All right, let me grab a tripod, not lose my door. I got more sand in this car. I bet you if you got all the sand out of this car, you can put it in a little child's sandbox. Fill it up. All right, give me a second here, guys. Yeah, we got the reserves out here too. Some of our military men coming down. Hang on a second. Look at that color. A different type of color this morning. There we go. I gotta let the legs up. Morning. Good. Give me a second. I'm letting the legs down on this tripod. 1 second. All right. Locking the legs into place. Yay! Where's my water? I left it in the car. Oh well. Here comes the sun. Hey, hey! Whoops. Oh, that's a zoom. Was that a backward zoom? Huh. I don't know. Where's my keys? Oh, there they are. In my hand. I'm gonna go check out these meters while y'all are doing this. I'll be right back, if y'all don't mind. Hey, Rick, I'll be back. Say hi to each other. Isn't it? There we go. It's better. Thanks, Tim. So if you take this link when you go to your Facebook page, let your friends know where I'm at. Cut and paste this link in a post. I have a few times. I can't do it too much or it won't be good, believe me. Got something big in the water down here. What was it? You get dolphins out here, you know. Tim, I don't know what that means. You guys jacking that thing up?
We already did this one.
How much does it cost to do something like that?
50 grand.
Is FEMA paying for it?
No.
No, I saw a post saying that FEMA's paying for a lot of these houses to be raised.
You have to fill out so much paperwork and have attorneys that are watching you.
All right. So I just talked to the owner of the house. He was coming out. They just jacked it up, and they got to do it, trim it out. $50,000 it cost to jack the house up. I asked him if did FEMA pay for it. He says no. He says you got to fill out all types of paperwork and have an attorney and all this stuff to get that money from FEMA. That's what he said. So anyway. There's a little trawler right there. That's a liveaboard right there. I was looking at those too, but say if I wanted to go from here to the inlet with gas on that thing, it's going to cost about $50, $60 in gas to go a few miles. They're not really good on gas, but that's a trawler. It's a liveaboard right there. Tell you what, that would be my thing with the right girl, man. Something hard to do. I mean, that's solitude. Then you're on a boat. If you know what I mean. Fish are jumping out here. Welcome, Randy. So it turned out to be a decent morning over here. All right, so for those of you that just joined me, I've been on for a while. I wasn't sure I was going to get out here. I started over there at my house, actually. So if you watch the replay, you'll see some of the prints are going to be coming up for sale. But anyway, I've got an interview this morning, or Zoom call, I should say, with a representative from Steve Bartlett, BARLETT.com. Look him up online, okay? He's the #1 podcaster in the UK. He does motivational stuff, interviews and stuff, and he wants to interview me. So, but he's not going to interview me on a podcast because I'd have to be over there in the UK, you know what I'm saying, on camera. So he's going to do a live stream interview with me. So, so I'm going to get the details on his live stream. So I'm sure, hopefully, they'll let me do that here. We'll find out with everything else going on. But the restrictions that I have right now on, not here, but I'm talking about the other platform, restrictions I have right now, it's ongoing. It's not, you know, but it's hard to hear. They say we'll get back with you, but I haven't heard anything back. And working on it, you know. So we didn't do anything wrong. This is the second time something like this has happened in the last. I've been on social media since 2007, since the beginning. So it happens. It just is what it is. But you know what they said to me? They says, "Oh, it's happened to a lot of people that have been on here for a long time." In other words, but there was no warning, and that's what I'm saying here. Okay, that's it. It is what it is. But I'm not the victim. So if it doesn't work out, I'll figure it out. That's we always do. I always have. I always bounce back. This is the old seawall right here. They're going to put a new one in. They're supposed to here. Because the water comes over this puppy. Different parts. Who knows? Yeah, I think we've got some, I think we got some dolphins over here. Because there's fish. There's a school of fish there, and there's some moving around. Yep, dolphins. We have dolphins. I want to see which way they're going. The interview's not till the 10th. So, hey, you guys can watch it, man. I'll let you know when it's coming on. If you care. It's not about luck. Nothing's about luck. I don't believe in luck. I believe in hard work and dedication. Crap's gonna happen no matter what. Luck has nothing to do with it, because luck is an excuse. The dolphins are jumping around over here. Luck is an excuse to say when you failed, oh, well, I didn't have good luck. Oh yeah, there's 2 or 3 dolphins right here. It's not more than 2 or 3 actually. I gotta keep an eye on my time. Ah, darn it, they're gonna start. We gotta move the car up. Dolphins are right out here. If I zoom in, you won't see as much because they're gonna be moving around, but they're right out, straight out in front of us. You can zoom, by the way. Zoom straight out in front of us, there. No, I know you do. Thanks, yeah, thanks for that. I'm just messing with y'all. Yeah. They may come in closer too. They'll come in right up here. Now, if they get into enough fish, they get excited and they'll start jumping. I'll be right back. I can leave you here for a second. I got to move my car. Closer. guy flew up next to us over here. Can zoom to him. Pretty bird. Look at that sky. The dolphins are right over there. That's going to be the new restaurant, by the way. They're not done with it yet. There we go. Dolphins are right in there. See them? They got all the fish trapped over there. They're way over. See, they're right on the other side of that G. See, there they are. Oh, there's one right. Oh, they're over behind us too, over here by the wall. I think something stirred up over there. Let me refocus it. Hello. There we go. There we go. I just heard something over here. They'll get closer. They're gonna follow the fish around. So I'm sure they'll keep going now. I gotta put some money in this thing because it's 8 o'clock. I gotta put $2.50 in the meter here. If they'll sneak up on, they'll give you a ticket. When I first moved here, man, I got about $100 in tickets from waiting too long. All right, guys, I can't get it to take my dollar. It's not working, the machine. But I've got to get ready for this Zoom call at 9 a.m. with the representative from Steve Bartlett. So, hear that? There's big fish going after little fish probably there. Because I would have seen, I don't think there's a dolphin right there. I really don't. Hey, Julie. If y'all like what you see, please share stars over on the other page, or just donate or whatever. Please, please, please. Our stars we're down 60%, and in all honesty, I've got to get this back up, or another couple of months, man. I don't want to leave the beach, but I gotta. And this could take a little while with them as far as getting back live over on the other platform. I got to keep bugging them. I got to get on another chat. If I get on a chat, it takes me an hour because you sit there waiting on them for 30 minutes, and then I get a call and I come back. They're like, "Oh, you left the chat." I'm like, there's the dolphin right there. Moving along. This one might get excited. He's in some fish. Like I say, if they're happy, they jump just like Flipper. There's two of them. It's a big bug. You too, Tammy. Have a great day at work, if you're going to work. Thank you. If you like what you see, please help support us. And straight across there is the lighthouse, by the way. All right, everyone, I'm going to get ready to sign off. I get ready for this Zoom call. Hey, I got to tell y'all something. I know some of y'all remember this a while back, and I'm not going to say this was the cause of anything, but when we're feeling bad, negative thinking, being angry inside, and just looking for everything's a nail and you're the hammer, it's not good for your health. Do y'all remember the guy? Do you all remember when I lived in the other place when I first started? I don't know if anybody's on here from the beginning. I think Tim's still on here. But in my router on my, in my tag says you show up. And my router for my Wi-Fi was you show up. All of a sudden pops up from my neighbor, says, no, you show up. In other words, get the hell out of town. Well, unfortunately, the gentleman, he's no longer with us. He my age, and adding on to his house, and he got stomach cancer. He was gone in like 5 months. So I'm not saying that's the reason why, but I never really talked to the man. I don't know why he was angry at me. See what I'm saying? When you're angry at everything out there for no reason at all, and you don't even know what's going on, it's not a good thing. And it's more than karma. It's our chemistry in our bodies. When you're feeling down or you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling stressed, you can't go to the bathroom right. I'm sorry, I got to bring that up. Maybe that's TMI. I'm talking about everybody. It messes with your stomach. It messes with your health. It messes with your face. It messes with your shiny eyes. You see what I'm saying? And it messes with the messages that are always coming into you that you're not hearing or seeing right now. So remember that. So let me get going. I'm going to give you one more look around. I don't want to get a ticket, and I got to get back to the house. So peace is all I say. Peace. So remember, y'all, as I'm looking around, what you're thinking, saying, texting, typing, and spraying, you're praying all the time. Attitudes are contagious. Is yours worth catching? If there's anything I can do for you that helps out, can help us earn more stars, more donors, please let me know. I got to do what I got to do. And I've got ideas. Have a great day. I love y'all. Peace.